Welcome to our sixth video in our video tutorial series for accessing and using FSIcourses.net to help students achieve mastery in biology and physical science. In this video, we will complete an in-depth review of the features and resources available for group managers to manage students in our online learning platform for FSIcourses.net. This video will be a little longer than the others because there are so many features for you to utilize on your group manager's page. So let's begin. So first, we want to go ahead and open a web browser and type in FSIcourses.net in the website address area. Second, we want to go ahead and hover over my account and click login. And then you want to go ahead and type in your login information. This will bring you to your group management page. There are several features and tools at your disposal in your group management platform, so I will work to be as thorough as possible in explaining the uses and benefits of each one. So let's do an overall initial review. So first, if we start from the top, we have our group management page right here. If you notice, it says click here to manage individual learner progress. So you can click this button and type in a student's name, and you can actually pull up their progress, how well they're doing in their classes, or how far they're progressing in their classes or their courses. And then if we scroll down, right here, these are the groups that I actually manage or are in charge of. So these will represent my different classes right here. So my first, second, third, fourth, and fifth classes right here. Now I also manage other student groups as well to help other teachers navigate through their sites and help manage their classes. Now, if I look right here, these are the courses that my second period biology students are registered for. So these right here show those courses. So say for example, if I wanted to take a look at my third period physical science groups. So notice right here, notice how those courses have changed because these are the courses that my third period physical science group are registered for. And then if I want to click on each individual course, it will take me straight to that course. But let's go ahead and keep scrolling through our group management page. So if you look right here, these are enrolled users. So it shows that I have 36 users or 36 students that are actually enrolled in my third period physical science class. And I have 38 total seats, and I have 2 seats actually remaining. So those are 2 students I can actually register or sign up to be in this class. So if I take a look right here, these are the users right here and I click this drop down menu button right here. I can actually add users right here. So I can add students one by one, or I can add multiple students at a time. Now it's important to know that I can only add as many students as the seats that I have remaining available. So I only have 2 seats remaining, and it will show that as I show that to you later in the video. And then I can upload users through a CSV file from a Microsoft Excel file. And then I can actually give students download keys. So I can click this button right here and it will download individual keys for each one of my students to use when they register for my third period physical science class. Then if I look over here to the right, we have several different types of reports that we can show. So we have course, quiz, progress, assignments, and essay reports that we can show. And this is actually where we would collect our data for how far or how well students are progressing through the course, what they make on specific quizzes and topic quizzes and course assessments, and then like I said earlier, what is their overall progress in the class. And if we keep scrolling, this right here shows the students and their email address for the students that you have in each one of your courses. So say for example, my third period physical science class, I have the student's first name, last name, their email address, their status, and the enrollment key if they were given the enrollment key upon registering to the course or to the class. Then we keep scrolling. These are the group leaders right here. So it shows the people that are actually managing the groups. Now this is important right here because you can actually add another group leader. So this would come very handy. Say if you had a co-taught class and you are the teacher of record, but you also want your co-teacher as well to actually help you manage the co-taught class. So you can actually add them as a group leader, and they can actually help you manage the class and see how well kids are doing or progressing throughout the course, they can actually take a look at the students' quiz grades and input their grades through your learning management or your grading systems. But let's go ahead and scroll back to the top since we did a quick overview. And let's go ahead and click into here to our Manage Individual Learner Progress just to show you how it works. So say if I wanted to manage a specific student or check out their overall progress. So let's go ahead and type in my son's name. Now, once you type in a student's name or the first name or the last name, it's going to populate a list of the individuals that have that specific name. And you can pick them up by their email. So I'm pulling up my son's information. Pretty sure that hopefully his stuff looks great, but we'll see. So now I can take a look at all the courses that my son is registered in, and I can also take a look at his overall progress in the course. So let me go ahead and click this drop down button right here. Now I'm able to look at his biology course 1, and I'm able to look at all of 6 of his lessons. Now if I want to be even more specific, say if I was on the chemistry of life, this first lesson, I can click right here and it will show all 3 of the topics that are covered in that lesson and show whether or not he's done that. So I see these green checks right here, so that lets me know that he has completed this lesson. Let's scroll back up to the top and go back to our group management. So let's continue to scroll down. So earlier I said these are enrolled users. And I want to go ahead and let's click on my 4th period honors biology class. So I have 33 users and I have 35 total seats. So this shows I have 2 seats remaining. So say if I want to go ahead and enroll users into the course, I can add a user one by one, or I can add multiple users. So let me go ahead and click this add one right here. So notice right here, I can put their first name, last name, and email address. I can add and invite the user so they will automatically enroll the user to the course, or I can actually send the user an enrollment key. So when they register for the course, they type in that enrollment key and they'll be automatically added to my course or to my class. Say if I wanted to add multiple users, and this may be more efficient or more effective if you're just starting out. So once again, like I stated earlier, I can only add the number of users as the number of seats I have remaining. So I have 2 seats remaining. So when I click add multiple, it's only going to show those 2 seats because those are the only seats I have available. Say if I'm just now starting out, it would actually show that I have 35 total seats available, and this list would be actually a lot longer. It would be 35 total seats. So I can put in their first name, last name, and their email address, and it would add and invite those users to my course. If I wanted to upload users, I can click this button right here, and it would give me the option to actually add and invite users, send enrollment keys, or I can suppress email, so the keys can be manually distributed. And I can click this file right here and find that CSV file that I downloaded from my Microsoft Excel page or from my grading management system and upload it right here. And then I will click add users. And then right here, I can actually click download keys. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you an example and show this to you. So I click download keys, and look and see what happens. It actually downloads the keys for the students. So when they register to my class, is actually going to ask them to type in the enrollment key, and I can give each student their own individual enrollment key. So let's click off of that. So there are so many different ways that we can actually add and enroll students into our courses, and we can find the most effective and efficient way that works best for us. Let's move over here to our reports. And so let's go ahead and click on our course report right here. So if you notice, I have my groups and I have my course. So say if I wanted to go to my 4th period honors biology, and then I want to go ahead and select the course. So let's do that biology course 1, sales. This right here actually shows the student's course progress on this biology course 1 right here. So if you notice, it has the student's first name, last name, their email address, the percent complete, and it also has the date that they actually completed this course. So you notice we have 100%, 92, 100, 96, 100, 4%, and you can scroll down and then you can go from page to page to see how far along the students have progressed on this first course. So let's go back to that group management right here. And then say if I want to go ahead and pull up a quiz and see how well my students have done on the quiz. So I like this feature right here because I can drill down to specific quizzes. So I will select my group, and then I will pick the specific course I want to look at, and then it shows all the quizzes for that specific course. So let's go ahead and take a look. Say if I want to look at the properties of water, I will click here, and then it will show the students, it will show their email, and then here's their quiz scores right here. So notice I can take a quick glance at their quiz scores, each student's quiz score, and type it right in the grading management system. So this makes it so easy and so effective and efficient to grade papers. And say if I want to get a detailed report of how well they did on a quiz. So now I can click that right there, and then it will actually pull up their questions, the ones they got correct, the ones they got incorrect. And so it lets me know what things that they did well on and what things that they struggled with. So let's take a look at this student right here. So this student right here made it 60% on this quiz. So they got this first one right, but look, they got the second one wrong. They got this one wrong. They got these right, and then they got these two wrong right here. So that lets me know what specific questions or topics or ideas I need to help my student with. So let's go back to our group management page. And then if we scroll down, here's our group progress. So we can click right here and it will show the overall progress of certain students. So I will click right here for a third period. And let's pick, let's go ahead and pick this Christmas break review just to take a look at it. And once again, it shows the student's first name, last name, their email address, and the percent that they actually completed on this course, and the date that they completed this online course right here. And notice right here, I can also export this as a CSV file, and I did fail to mention it earlier, but we can do that with the quizzes as well. Then if I go right here, I can also look at the reports for assignments and essays. But in my class, I don't use the assignments and essays. I mainly stick to the overall course, the quiz, and their progress reports. So let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. Here's our group leader section like I talked about earlier. Say if I wanted to add an additional group leader. It's just as simple. I put in their first name, their last name, and email, and it will actually add, and it sends them an invitation, and I can actually add that group leader. And that's only if that person is actually registered as a user, or more importantly, register as a group leader in the course. It won't just allow you to register any random person. So I couldn't take a student and register them as a group leader. They would actually have to be assigned as a group leader by me on the back end of the site. So that's a kind of like a quick overview of how to navigate and manage your group management page. Like I said, there are so many features to this page and so many different things that you can do, and it's so beneficial in helping manage students' progress, and also check and see how well your students are doing and what areas do they need more help and more assistance in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the completion of our 6th video in our online FSI courses tutorial video series for Mastery of Biology and Physical Science. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope to see you soon in the next tutorial video.